Okay? You go into that word Agite. Okay? Let me get it. 3rd chapter. 1st verse. The Agite word that I will overtop. So that name, the Agite, meaning he gonna overtop, meaning he gonna be on top of you, right? Descendant of Agag, which is a descendant of you Edomites, king of Amalek. See, it goes back to Edomite. So this dude is an Edomite. Okay, in the time of Ahasuerus is another name for Xerxes. You ever see the movie 300? That big dude they was carrying? That's Xerxes. You see what I'm saying? That big dude had the ring in his nose?
Yeah.
This is this dude right here. The Xerxes, Ahasuerus. His other name is Xerxes. It said the title of the king of Persia, Xerxes. That's who that guy was if you want to vision. Okay? Go ahead. And it said he did what? Promote him. He promoted Haman over all the princes of the land. Okay? Go ahead.
And all the king's saints that were in the king's gate bowed and revenge.
So all the servants in the court, it said they did what?
Bowed in revenge.
Reverence.
Reverence.
Okay, so they gave him divine honor. That's what it was going on right there. They looked at Haman as a damn deity. Okay? Looked at him as a damn idol. Okay? And that's how Esau wanted to be looked at. But we just read 2 Thessalonians. Okay? That's how he wanted to be looked at. As an idol. Go ahead.
Haman, for the king had so commanded concerning him.
Okay. So he said concerning him, meaning what? He wanted the people to show him that respect. Okay? All right, go ahead. Mordecai.
But Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence.
So Mordecai, he didn't bow to him, okay? Why didn't he bow to him? Why do y'all think Mordecai didn't bow?
He probably was an Israelite.
Boom, Mordecai was an Israelite. Mordecai came from the tribe of Benjamin. I'm gonna look up Mordecai, Hebrew 4782. It says Madar Racha, little man or worshiper of little man, the little man. It says a cousin or adopted father of Queen Esther. So Esther was his cousin, but he adopted her. The son of Jair, the tribe of Benjamin, delivered unto divine providence of the children of Israel from the destruction plotted by Haman, the chief minister of Xerxes, institutor of the feast of Purim. Okay?
That would have made Esther a Benjamin.
She was her dad. That was her uncle. She probably was you know, her according to what her dad is.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been he could have been her mama's brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Okay.
So we know she was an Israelite. Okay. All right. We back in verse 3.
Esther 3:3. Then the king's saints.
Servants.
Then the king's servants, which were in the king's gate, said unto Mordecai, why transgressed thou the king's commandments?
So they looking at him like, man, don't be stupid, man. You better bow down. Why you ain't bowing down? What's up with you? You know? They probably own him like shit. They seeing the behavior of Mordecai, and they know, you know, the king say kill him. You at the mercy of the king. So they looking at him like, man, what the hell wrong with you? Like, you better bow down. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 4. Now it came to pass when they sat daily unto him.
Okay, they said daily unto them. Okay, because they put their mind into what obey the king, and then they obeying the king. Go ahead.
And he hearkened not.
He hearkened not. Mordecai didn't regard to what they was doing, man. Okay, he disrespected Haman, so to speak. Well, Haman, a damn Edomite. Go ahead.
And he hearkened not unto them that they told Haman to see whether Mordecai's matters would stand.
So they looking at his conduct, okay? All right. But Mordecai was he was an Israelite. So we have a different set of statutes and laws we go by, and one of them is get Exodus 20, and right there in 2.
Book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. And it reads, I am the Lord Yahweh thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Go ahead.
Verse 3, thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Boom, that's it. Thou should not have no other gods before you. And the laws were given to who? Israelites. Pursuing Leviticus 26-46. Okay? So there you go. That's why you didn't see Mordecai bowing down to a man. Right? Go ahead. Exodus, not Exodus, but back in Esther.
And he hearkened not unto them that they told Haman to see whether Mordecai's matters would stand. For he had told them that he was a Jew.
So that's the reason that he gave that he wasn't going to reverence him. Because we already know by what you just read in Exodus, we can't do that.
Yep.
So guess what? We in 2021, right? Esau trying to get you to take the Vicky, and he mad. You know? Sleepy Joe mad. Because I heard we tired of playing with him. And will it take 6 minutes, 6 days, or 6 weeks? And why did he say that? That's 666. That's how you know. The Lord show you signs. He mad as hell, man. Right? Just like Haman. This the same spirit coming back. Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 5. And when Haman saw that Mordecai bowed not, nor did he reverence, then was Haman full of wrath.
So he was mad. He was displeased, right? Okay? He couldn't bear it. He couldn't stand it. The king done gave me all this power to providence, and you ain't gonna bow down to me, man? Okay? And that's what you got going on now. These people up there in the White House, they got somewhat power, but we know who run everything. It's the secret society families. But they give them power to execute what they gotta execute. And they like looking at it like, man, you niggas don't wanna bow down to what we doing right now. They mad. So in a certain time, they gonna wanna come against you. They got these camps, like you said, Australia. You don't wanna we're gonna send your ass to prison. That's basically what it is. You on the guard and watch 24 hours, ain't gonna be like you gonna be able to go out and come back every day. Your ass get in there, you gonna be in there. When they lock some shit in, your ass in prison. That's all it is. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 6. He thought scorn to lay hands on Mordecai.
Okay, he thought the scorn to lay hands on Mordecai, but like, he know if he lay hands on him, basically what he want to do, he want to lay hands on the whole nation. Just like this devil here. It's like he know it's certain one not gonna take no victory. Okay, I could take him out, but damn, I want this whole nation. See, we trying to destroy this whole nation. Psalms 83, we just read it. That's my precept. You look at matter of fact, that's verse 6 we read, right? Yup. My precept, Psalms 83 and Revelations 12. Right? When you read Revelations 12, get Revelations 12 and 3 and 4. Here Revelations 12 and 3 and 4, it speaks on he was wroth with the woman.
Book of Revelation chapter 12 and verse 3. And it reads, and there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon.
The great red dragon, go ahead.
having 7 heads and 10 horns.
7 heads and 10 horns. It's the 7 governments, 10 the European Union. Okay, go ahead.
And 7 crowns upon his head. Verse 4. And when his tail drew the third part.
His tail drew the third part. Okay.
Of the stars of heaven.
The stars of heaven. The third part of the stars of heaven. Okay. That's who. That's the third part of the stars of heaven. The stars of heaven are the Israelites. The third part being, I think, the southern kingdom of it. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and did cast them to the earth.
And cast them to the earth. Because at that time when Yahushua was there was a southern kingdom that was over there. They say cast them to the earth, man. Right? Meaning he took them down. Okay, go ahead.
And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered, for the devour of her child as soon as it was born.
See, so back then you had Herod was trying to destroy Yahushua. He knew how Yahushua was coming. All right, he knew he was coming, so he was trying to destroy him. And then they had to do what? Flee to what? Egypt. Down to the wilderness, okay, and then they came back once Herod died, okay. Same way now, this dude is trying to still destroy the child of the woman, which is he trying to destroy us, we Israelites. He trying to take us out, man. All right, go back to Esther.
Verse 6, Esther 3-6. He had thought scorn to lay hands on Mordecai alone, for they had showed him the people of Mordecai.
That they were Jews, okay?
Wherefore Haman sought to destroy all the Jews that were thought throughout the whole kingdom of
Ahasuerus. So okay, it's Ahasuerus. So it said Haman sought to destroy all the Jews. That was his plan. Okay, because he's an Edomite. We're enemies. So now in this time, Esau want to do the same. Ain't no difference in now and then. Okay, he trying to destroy us now. Go ahead.
Even the people of Mordecai.
Even the people of Mordecai, right? Go ahead.
Verse 7. In the first month, that is the month of Nisan,
which is the first month of the sacred year of Jews, which is what? Abib, which is around what? Passover. Okay? You read Exodus 12:2. It says, Exodus 12:2, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year unto you. So it's always, you got to remember, it's always around that Passover time when things are happening, man. When serious things are happening, right? Because they know around that time it's a sacred time that we basically going to be doing a fast and whatnot, or we're going to be reverencing the Lord. If you go all the way through the scriptures, even through the time of the Hasmonean Empire, they used to attack us on the Shabbats all the time. That's why we had to flee to the high grounds and hide away in the caves on the Shabbat so they didn't come kill us, man. Go ahead.
In the 30th year of the king of Ahasuerus.
The 12th year.
The 12th year of the king Ahasuerus.
Yeah, so this is 4 years and 2 months after he had married Esther. Because he had married Esther, right? The 12th year. All right, let me get that. Get Esther 2:16. Yeah, let me show you.
Esther, chapter 2 and verse 16. And it reads, so Esther was taken unto the king Ahasuerus into his house, royal in the 10th month, which is the month Tebeth, in 7th year of his reign.
So it was the 7th year in the 10th month of his reign. He read it's the 12th year. So that means that's 4 years and basically like 2 months after. Okay, go ahead.
They cast Pur.
They cast Pur. Pur meaning what? A lot. Okay, go ahead.
That is the lot.
See, that's the lot. Go ahead.
Before Haman.
So this is the word lot signifies steel in the Persian language, okay? All right? So they was casting lots, man. All right?
From day to day and from month to month to the 12th month, that is month of Amar. Adar.
Okay, which is around January, February. Okay, we do Purim. Okay, that's basically like the last month of the year. But see, Esau got so much stuff out of order. He think the last month of the year is December, but it's really January, February. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Verse 8. And Haman said unto King Ahasuerus, there is a concerning of the people of the scattered abroad, and disappeared among the people.
Dispersed
amongst the people in all the provinces of their kingdom.
So through many of these Jews, through the different provinces, in that time, the Jews were scattered. There were Jews through all out the provinces, man. Y'all know how many provinces they had back then?
I don't know about that.
Y'all know? Go to first chapter.
That's the first chapter?
Yeah, first verse.
It's in Esther chapter 1 and 1. It reads, now it came to pass in the day of Ahasuerus, this is Ahasuerus which reigned from India even unto Ethiopia, over 107 provinces.
See, there's 127 provinces in the Persian Empire. Okay, and it was Israelites scattered in all those different provinces, right? So those are like states. That's what it is.
States.
We got Israelites in every state in America.
So
Okay.
what 50 provinces is?
Yeah, 50, 51, whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay.
And they had 127. So that was big back then.
He reigned over all those provinces.
Yeah. Get Acts 16 and 20. Let's see what that says.
This book of Acts, chapter 16 and verse 20. It reads, and brought them to the magistrates, saying, these men, being Jews, do exceedingly trouble our city.
They said that about Paul and them back then. They always said these men trouble our city. They said it way back in the time of Haman. He thought it was a problem, and guess what? Now, they said now about us now. These damn Negroes, they don't work, they sorry, they lazy, wherever they go, it's danger. You see what I'm saying? They don't work, that's how they do it. You know, they see you, they clutch their purses. They have this enigma that we are the lowlights of the earth, but we are really the princes. We the princes walking, and they the ones, the servants who are up on the horses. Okay, but like that shows you. Even in Acts, they were saying the same thing in Acts. Many thousand years later, they were saying the same thing in the book of Esther, man. All right, go back to Esther. Sure.
And their laws are diverse from all people.
Their laws are different, right? They're different from all people, man. Because we got our laws going to what, dietary laws. We go into the observation of holy days. Okay, it's different. Okay, we separate from all the other people. All right, meaning holy. Okay, even in the time of the Romans, they knew we was different. Okay, they knew we was different. All right. Ain't no joke, even in this time now, our people just don't know, because why we suffer for the lack of what? Knowledge. So therefore, a lot of our people don't understand they're Israelites, but a small number, a small sanctuary. The Lord said it'd be a small sanctuary in the country where I scattered them. That's why you see one or two brothers or no more like out preaching. You know, in cities like Chicago, you got like maybe like 70 or 80 in LA, but like when you start scattering across, there ain't no more than 10 brothers at no one time. You know, all the way down to just maybe one brother here and there, you know, and brothers are doing videos. I just saw a video of a brother, he in Fort Smith, but I don't think he out preaching, but he do lessons and stuff, you know. But, you know, I hit him up and asked him, was he preaching by himself? But like, you know, the brother do some damn good videos, man. Real edifying video. You know, just be a matter of time. I guess his faith got to be built up. You know, it's got to be built up, man. Because you got to remember, a lot of times these towns that we live in, people know you. You go out and preach, you gonna have the whole city against you. But that's what it's supposed to be. You see, you ain't the Lord saying you basically paraphrase it. Ain't no love in the city where you from, the country where you come from. Ain't no love, man. You see, go ahead.
Neither keep they the king's laws.
Neither did they keep the king's laws, man. Go ahead.
Therefore, it is not for the king's profit to suffer them.
See, it's not for the king's profit to suffer them. So he's telling him to it ain't kill him. Basically, kill him. When you said not to suffer them, kill him. You know.